McCreery. It's last chance for these two players. One of these will go through. Both of them have a bit of a World Championship of ping pong pedigree, don't they, Darius?
Yes, they do, and I think the Russian will be, on my side, a bit more favourite. He is a bit more dynamite, got a bit more to him, and I think he gave Alexander a little run for his money. Not enough, but I don't think he was too far off. The result didn't really show that it was a bit of a closer match.
Were you surprised that Kutsenko lost his last game against Alex Fleming that we just heard from? Because I know that you actually backed Kutsenko potentially as one of the men of the tournament.
Yeah, I did, and I still think he will get through today. I'm still interested in him. I think he's got something to prove out of the plays after the last few years. He's the one that does have a bit of dynamite, lefty, a bit awkward, and actually can put the top players under a bit of pressure.
What about Paul McCreery? He's a man you know very well. You guys, you all play against each other so much growing up. Home interest, of course, and he's still got a good chance, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's still got a good chance, but I think he's more of a professional player. So I mean, I think I don't know if he's prepared as well, as a.
Do you mean he's a professional table tennis player?
That's it, yeah.
And these players have to adapt to the different type of bats, don't they?
Exactly, and I think the Kutsenko, he'll be training with Maxim, the godfather of this. So I think he's got a bit of an edge, yeah. So I know that Maxim plays ping pong more professional, more full time on. So I do believe that he's a bit favourite. That's just looking at it from my mathematical kind of point of view. I do see that.
How interesting, though, that they have to adapt from playing table tennis to playing ping pong with sandpaper bats and no spin, which is completely different. How long would the average player spend adapting for this specific tournament?
5, 3.
Well, I think if you're new to it, so if I was to play it, it would take me so long because it's just you got to almost switch the switch in your brain. Just reverse everything. You can't just do something that you've been doing for 15, 20 years. You've got to program the brain a little bit different. But I think these guys, once you get that confidence, once you get a win or you understand it, it's quite easy to then just turn it on and off. It's just, when it's close, it might actually affect you a little more.
Okay, well, Paul McCreery ahead just at the moment. Can another home player make it through? Back to Colin and Tony.
Well, again, I'm with Darius. I'm thinking that Vladislav Kutsenko is the favourite for this one, but Paul ahead at the start. That lucky net won't help. That brings Vladislav back to 5-6, but a good start for Paul McCreery.
Yeah, be pleased with that. He's playing really well. He's managing to get his forehand in quite a lot from around the table and stopping Kutsenko dominating with his extra power that I believe he has. But good start from Paul, 6-all. We'll see what happens in the second half of this game.
Yeah. I think one difference with Vladislav Kutsenko this year, I think he looks more confident. I was talking to him, he's sounding more confident. And I think physically, he looks like he's got his body in really, really good shape this year, Vladislav.
7 each.
PE teacher by trade in Moscow. Paul McCreery, living in Brixton, working for PwC out of London.
8, 7.
Putting all the time that he can into his table tennis and his sandpaper ping pong. That's good from McCreery. One across court, one down the line, shake of the head from Kutsenko. That gives McCreery a little bit of momentum again. Forehand serve from the backhand side.
8, 9.
Mini little tomahawk serve.
Yeah, he's got such a strong flick, hasn't he, Kutsenko? So Paul's got to make sure those serves are really good.
Yeah, as Egley found out,
10,
Kutsenko was very, very quick out of the blocks with his very, very aggressive return of serve against Egley. And I think Paul's seen that. He knows that Kutsenko's dangerous when Paul serves short. For now, 2 serves to come from Vladislav Kutsenko. Now Paul
just clipped the end there, I think.
Did you think that hit? I don't think Vladislav knows. Can't see from that angle. Very, very fine. Paul was pretty confident. Let's see what the umpire says, because that's what counts.
Let's see if we can see it from this angle. I'm sure it did, yes.
Yeah, that touched. edge, he says. Well, it's going to be up to the umpire to make that call.
Shame they ask us, we don't know. Yes, Paul's cut the point, so they've reached the right decision anyway, Colin.
Yeah, well done, Tony.
9-11.
Getting an extra power there from Kutsenko. He does hit the ball very hard, and I think that's where he's got slight advantage over Paul. He just hits it a little bit harder.
Yeah. Slightly earlier. Paul's having to go away from the table to generate to get the power. Vladislav a little bit closer to the table, generates the power with a little bit more compact stroke, means that he can push the ball onto Paul a little bit sooner. There it goes again. Paul held well with two backhands. In the end, that level of pressure is too much. 13-9 down now after a good start.
Once again, we saw a great return of serve there from Kutsenko, and Paul unfortunately lost both his services, lost both points on those, so he's really got to solve that problem.
Yeah, so Kutsenko possibly the best returner of serve we've seen against short serves so far in this competition.
Just get rid of his badge as it's falling off.
13-10.
Lost the ball. It's there somewhere. There we go. So 13-10. One more serve from Vladislav Kutsenko before Paul serves again. Oh, that's a lucky one. Well done, Paul. Got it back. He's back to the drop shot. Just off the end. 14-10 and game point to the Russian.
Right, let's see if Paul can do something with these serves to keep Kutsenko out.
That's a great backhand from Paul McCreery, but what a lovely forehand down the line from Vladislav Kutsenko, gives him the first game. So Paul McCreery, 10-15, got some things to think about, but he certainly wasn't outclassed there, Tony, was he?
No, he actually got a very good start and went into a couple of point lead, but once the momentum went against him, he couldn't find a way to stop it for a while. He fought his way back again, and I think his forehand is so strong, he has got a good chance still. Here we see him coming in, looking up at the lights, trying to calm himself.
The players do love this atmosphere at Ali Pali. It's a great venue. A number of the players have said, you know, where do you like playing the most? And they say this is the great venue for them. Really good fun. Liam McTiernan there, a work colleague these days, as well as a table tennis colleague. I've done a bit of work with Liam in the past. Hi guys. Dad Adam. Took him all around the country for many, many years to get Liam to that standard. Liam's pretty sure he knows what to do against Vladislav Kutsenko. Let's hope he's right, and let's hope that Paul McCreery can implement that.
Yeah, it'd be great to see him fight his way back into this, wouldn't it? He's got a big following here, so I'm sure the crowd will try and help him through it.
So Paul McCreery back to the table with a zip in his step. Vladislav Kutsenko, I think, is going to serve first. Two serves each, first to 15, best of 3. Neither player has taken their power play ball, the double point ball, yet. Big shout there from Paul. First point on the board. That's a beautiful forehand from Vladislav. The second one just as good. The ball in above the TV lights, not going to come down on the table.
Yeah, then we saw the power from Kutsenko. McCreery right back against the barrier, but still it was too hard for him to get his bat onto it. Such was the speed of that shot.
Yeah, top edge from Paul McCreery there.
2-1.
He's doing okay. So when they change ends, just a reminder or to let you know, they actually leave the bat on that end of the table, change ends, come back, use the other bat. So both players play with both bats, keep everything equal. No individualised preparation of the bat. That's one of the hallmarks of this form of the game. And that's a beautiful backhand from Kutsenko.
3-2.
I think his technically, Tony, a bit like Alex Fleming, I think technically Vladislav Kutsenko is stronger than ever, and happier playing strong backhands as well as the well-known powerful forehand.
Yep, wouldn't disagree with that. Looking very strong on both sides.
So after these group matches, then the players that won 2 of their games in the group. Oh, great stuff! Another top edge lob from Paul McCreery. But let's say
2-4.
Vladislav goes through this one, then he would go in a bunch of players that have won 2 and lost 1. All the players that have won 2 and not lost any go in a different into a different pile, and then they're drawn off against each other. So it's an advantage to win 2-0 in your group, because then you'll play against the person that only won 2 against 1 loss.
We see that great flick again. If that ball isn't low on that serve, Kutsenko's so powerful with that attacking stroke on a very short ball. Really impressive.
So danger time now for Paul McCreery. 2-3, but now 2-6. There's the backhand again, just missed it. So Paul did well there. He got good length on that forehand flick into the backhand. Just to keep Vladislav slightly leaning back on his shot, overlifted it. Short return from Paul, and then going for the forehand across court.
Yeah, it's unlucky for Paul. I think that's what he has to do. Try and gamble, get his forehand in as much as possible.
Oh, that's wonderful. Backhand across court. Turn, ran round to get his forehand in from the backhand side, straight down the line into Paul's backhand. Paul wasn't there to cover it. Really impressed with the Russian this year. So Paul fighting for his life. 8-4. So Paul lost to Wang Shibo. First match on this afternoon. Unsurprising, if you like, playing the world champion. But then he beat Brian Berry of Australia 2 games to 0, very comprehensively, 15-7, 15-2. So if he can make a comeback here or go through to the last 32, he's guaranteed $500. To beat Vladislav Kutsenko would put him on a minimum of $1,500. But that's not an easy thing to do.
5-9.
Kutsenko in this group was beaten 2-0 by Alex Fleming, twice World Championship finalist. So I tell you, these groups are just, I mean, this particular group really, really strong. They're still scrabbling for points in on the other tables as well, but this group's a particularly strong one this year.
Yeah, we've been treated to a very strong group on this table, so it's great to watch. McCreery, desperate to get back into this, has obviously used his double point here, so let's see if he can get to within 1 point. Kutsenko, no, he can't. Went for the backhand down the line, just missed it into the net.
And that could be very, very important there, to have the double point ball and not to convert it from 6-9 down. Puts him in a very, very precarious situation now. And now Vladislav Kutsenko serves to come. That's a beautiful forehand. Oh, from Vladislav, and then followed up by another one. Down the line, a shorter line. Beautifully dispatched.
What a forehand this is, Colin. Look at this second one. Wow.
Beautiful.
So smooth, lots of power, terrific play.
Double point ball, Kutsenko.
So, as if to add insult to injury, threatening by the use of the power play double point ball. 11-6, can he make it 13-6? Missed the backhand down the line, so neither player managed to win on the double point ball.
Yeah, good play from McCreery, wasn't it? Really attacked the serve, ran right wide round on the backhand side to attack it with his forehand. Good stuff.
Yeah, wasn't scared of it, stayed positive. Round with his forehand again, but it's been stretched wide. And that's just too much running to do for McCreery.
7-12.
Kutsenko playing so wide of Paul McCreery's forehand there, really opened the table up, got Paul away from the table, struggling. Paul's not doing badly here, and that's a good one down the line. Oh, what a brilliant drop shot.
13,
After all that
7.
power, he showed what a lovely touch he's also got. What a beautiful little touch this is with his forehand.
Great shots from both players.
Look at
shot
this.
from Paul, and that, what a deft little stroke to make the winner. Great combination, isn't it, of power and touch. Match point.
7.
So forehand serve from the backhand side. Match point, a place in the last 32. Can't convert it. And Paul McCreery hanging on by his fingernails now. He needs to win the next 7 points on the run just to stay in the match. Fast serve, backhand across court. That'll keep him there.
9-14.
Yeah, well done, Paul. Always a matter of pride to get as many points as you can, even if you feel you're virtually gone. Just keep battling away.
You never know. We've seen people come back from further away from this than this over the years.
10.
In fact, the final last year was came from 14-11 down to win 15-14 the final game. Wang Shibo. So
Yeah,
anything can
certainly
happen. Backhand down the line from Kutsenko. There he goes. Forehand attack down the line. He's through to the last 32. And we'll be seeing some more action after this break.